Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a reading that is dedicated to the beautiful sign of Cancer. My dear friends, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It's really important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If you do have any questions, if you would like to contact me, any inquiries whatsoever, it will be my great pleasure to assist you. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading. Let me remind you, these are harsh warnings from Spirit. We have the Beautiful, we have the Joyful, the Helpful, and the Bountiful. Let's begin this with the Beautiful. The Beautiful right now is imprisoned. To appreciate beauty is a divine gift, one that all souls needs in order to truly be whole. But when your perception of what it means only extends to the most superficial dictates of society, well, and then we reject everything else, well, then you're no longer inspired by your own personal interior beauty. Instead, you're kind of enslaved into mere appearances and inferior, harsh, or even unyielding imposter. So, adhering to such distorted perceptions and shallow concepts, they harm rather than heal the spirit. Like the most blatant and arrogant of thieves, artificial and contrived standards of beauty, they steal your capacity to see the truth and to deny you access to the wellspring of inspiration and power that is genuine beauty does provide. Don't allow immaturity or trends of the moment to dictate your definition of beauty. Remember that it's a living spirit within all things. Everyone carries the spirit of beauty and is called upon to share its expression. And when you refuse to see this in yourself or others, you are suppressing your own light. And it's this very denial of inner beauty that keeps the world in darkness. And now is the time to review what you consider beautiful. How mature is your perception? Does your definition include you? Does it include the depth of your spirit buried beneath the surface? Or have you developed a jaundiced eye towards yourself and others, rendering you critical, unable to see the authentic spirit of beauty? Only somebody who's a little bit maybe immature might value superficial appearances while ignoring the depths of spirit in all things. You need to wake up the spirit within and celebrate the magnificence that is in you and around you. You must look deep if you must, but don't stop until you can once again recognize the beauty everywhere. It exists even in the darkest of places, and once you find it, you are going to see that it has been there, inviting you to participate in expanding this spectacular force. Your warning is to don't be enslaved by your outer appearances. A beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Moving on forward to the Joyful. This is about enjoying yourself. The Joyful is feeling a little bit rejected today. Are you missing out on life lately? Is the outer world burdening your heart and causing fear to push happiness just out of your reach? Don't allow this to happen any longer. No matter what occurs, joy restores balance. A tearful disappointment can be healed with a sweet song. A searing loss can be lightened by a gentle touch and a heartfelt word. Joy can be found in every moment if you let your spirit do the searching, not your ego. The ego, it gets stuck focusing only on what it doesn't get, not what it does receive. Fight for your joy and keep it alive by remembering to take delight in all the little things in life that bless you, even in your darkest hour. Cultivating pleasure now is going to keep your inner light shining despite the surrounding gloominess. Don't allow your ego to discourage your desire for joy. If nothing more, remember to focus on small joys such as the taste of a fresh strawberry or the sound of your favorite melody. This doesn't mean that you should deny the sorrows and challenges that you face. In fact, joy is there to help you overcome your difficulties and your heartache. Not to ignore it. Everyone must face disappointment and loss at times, as it's an inevitable part of the human journey. No one is meant to endlessly suffer in life. No matter what you are experiencing, no matter what hardship you are enduring, you can find small joy to help you get through. So look for the light in the darkness and disregard your ego's attempt to make you feel foolish for doing so. Happiness is right there in front of your eyes, especially if you look with your heart. Remember, the more joy you feel, the faster all of your burdens are simply going to be lifted. Your warning by Spirit is to not become bogged down by disappointments. Find joy in life's simple pleasures. The helpful is here because things are backfiring on the helpful. It's highly rewarding to help others and to be genuine service to those who are in need. However, it is possible to go a little bit overboard. And despite all good intentions, this could encourage unnecessary dependencies rather than serve as temporary support. You need to step back. You need to assess your efforts. Are you empowering others with encouragement and assistance, or are you weakening them by assuming their burdens? Are you hoisting them onto your own shoulders, secretly believing that you are more capable of handling their lives than they are? Taking on other people's challenges unnecessarily doesn't support anyone. It creates weakness, insecurity, and often laziness. It also creates a certain resentfulness. Think of the saying, God helps those who help themselves. Let's not rush in before you're asked and you're truly needed. Be respectful of someone else's struggle and believe in his or her ability to succeed without any interference. Assess whether the need for help is genuine or if the person struggles just makes you uncomfortable. Let the one exerting of all the energies attempt to conquer the challenge before you get involved. Be patient and follow your intuition when offering a hand. Even though the butterfly never or nearly dies as it fights to break out of its cocoon, the same effort gives you the power to fly. Help when needed is a blessing. When not needed, it's a vote of no confidence. If you do not offer assistance, be sure to give it with no strings, no expectations attached. It's unwise to harbor secret agendas of non-negotiable agreements. They are never fulfilled. Either assist others freely or not at all. And if you want to help, but the task is greater than your capacity, turn to the divine and say, please help, Lord. This is one for you. And then release it up to the divine. Your spirit is saying here, don't go overboard. Remember to let go and to let God in. And to conclude, we have over here the bountiful, and this is all about living in balance. The bountiful's basket is now empty. Lack seems to have seized your life, and what little you have is shrinking. It's time to reverse your fortune. In truth, there's really no lack of abundance. There's only a lack of imagination, of controlling the moment. To snap out of this dry spell and to free your imagination from fear, immerse yourself in fresh ideas and experiences. Start by learning 10 new things every day. This can include things about life in general or the world, or more specifically about you or your family. It can be reading about new inventions, fashion trends, recipes, activities. You could also focus on different ways of expressing yourself, such as writing or singing or dancing. And when the well dries up, you need to refill it. Waste no time worrying about what you don't have. Create something new right now. Further stimulate the flow by relinquishing what you no longer need. In other words, be the first to give so that you can receive. Clear out the closets. Donate what you don't use. Open your wallet. Give $1 to the poor. Open your mouth and give a compliment from the heart. Or open your mind and give someone your full attention. Lack is not in harmony with the universe. And only, how could I say, if you believe, okay? It would be quite silly to believe that the divine flow can ever stop. It never does. The flow is the natural rhythm of the universe. You step out of it only when you stop growing or trying new things. So it's time to step back in. Do so quickly, and there you're going to find the bountiful waiting for you, ready to share everything that the universe has to offer. So let's not hesitate. Let's get back into the flow of life today. This is about not forgetting to share what you do have. And this, my dear friends, does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting perspectives. If you do have any questions, please do contact me. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I wish you a beautiful day, many blessings, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new message.